Okay, I'm going to check the brakes. Brakes are good. Alright, radioed.
Alright, so first we're going to set up the GPS there. Just hit enter. Then we want to hit the direct button, so D with the arrow through it. We're going to use this airport as our destination. I'll just give our distance away from the airport, so hit enter there. Alright, we got a message, so we'll just hit the message. And it's just saying altitude failed, hasn't picked up all the satellites yet. So that's fine. And we've got COM radio 1, COM radio 2. This is your selection switch for which radio you're talking and listening to. So we're talking and listening on number 2. It works a little better than number 1, so that's why I've got it on there. So if we want to listen to number 1 while we're on number 2 radio, we just hit that COM 1 button right there.
1336 Zulu, weather, wind 220 at 4, visibility 10, clear below 12,000, temperature 26 Celsius, dew point 22, altimeter 3004, remark. Density altitude 2,300.
So it's 300, so you want 2 zeros there.
Back taxi via taxiway Bravo.
There you go.
Okay.
Blue Ridge Regional Airport. Automated weather observation 1336 Zulu, weather, wind 230 at 3, visibility 10, clear below 1.
Wind is 230 at 3, so I look at our DG there, see 230, it's coming from this direction. Now we've got runway 31 and 13, looks like it's favoring 31.
At this.
Yep.
And it's coming, the wind was coming from 230.
Yep.
So it's a 3 mile per hour crosswind.
Yes. Favoring 3-1 a little bit.
So do you want me to put on 3-1?
Blue Ridge traffic.
Sure you can.
And 4129 Alpha, back taxi 1, Martinsville.
Alright, so these comm radars are split in half there. So this side is communications, this side is navigation. So we have the navigation frequencies over here. If we want to identify to make sure that we've got the right one, we'll listen to have one there. You hear that Morse code? That's how we identify. We look on the chart and look at the Morse code that it's supposed to be, and that's the way we identify it. But you can turn that back off by hitting that button. You got nav 1, nav 2. Got COM 3, but we don't have a COM 3, so that does nothing. We don't have ADF, we don't have DME. We do have a marker beacon, that's these little things right here. We don't really need to worry about that. And then auxiliary would be like if you had an auxiliary input like music or something like that.
Yeah.
Alright.
So run up.
So just go down to the end here and we'll do our run up right here. Actually, since they're right there, we'll go over to the barricades.
Flight controls free and correct, so I'm gonna come all the way to the back. I'll look. Thumbs up, so that way it's supposed to be up. Go all the way in. There's no resistance. I'm gonna use my rudder. I'll look back to make sure my elevator's working. Okay. Flight instrument set. Compass is set. Full rich. Alright, now I'm gonna check the magneto drop. Go to the right. Okay, go back to boat. Go to the left. Okay, go back to boat. Full temperature and pressure check. Amps gauge. Check. Back. Check. Annunciator panel test. Check. Idle down to 1,000.
Marshall traffic, Transit 29 Alpha, departing to the southwest.
Bring it all the way back first. You're doing an idle check. Make sure it doesn't shut off. Now you can go back to 1,000.
Alright, radios set. And landing lights on. Strobe light on. Transponder code heading plug briefed and set. That was all this, right?
Yep.
Okay. Mixture rich. Elevator trim set for takeoff. Fuel selector both. Cabin doors and windows closed and locked. Okay.
Alright, we're ready to go.
Alright, radio it in.
Yep, we want a back taxi runway through.
Blue Ridge, Cessna 9562 Papa, back taxi runway 31 Blue Ridge.
Alright, now kind of go over to that side. And then kick it back this way so you can see final.
Okay.
Alright. Alright, drop your feet down so you're not riding the brakes. Alright, now feed off those brakes, just use the pedals.
Okay.
Alrighty.
Stop and do my check. Both fuel shut off in. Take off. The trim tab is take off. Flaps up. Fuel rich. Both.
And lights set where you want them.
Beacon, land, nav, and strobe all on.
Alright, windows closed. Gonna rotate at 55, but we are heavy today, so we're gonna climb out at about 75.
So we're gonna rotate at 55 and climb out at 75.
Yep. And it's gonna climb pretty slow, so be prepared for that.
Okay. Full throttle, let off.
Yep. See how much slower it accelerates?
Yep, way slower.
So you're gonna need a lot more runway to take off.
All right.
And we climb a lot slower. Lower that nose just a little bit.
Oh, you want me to do 65?
I want you to do 75.
Oh, 75, I'm sorry, yeah.
Yeah, First County Traffic, Coyote
So if this was later in the day, we probably wouldn't be able to go.
About, call it, let's see here, 8 miles.
Because of the density, altitude, the heat, and everything.
200 for...
If we had obstacles off the end of the runway, we wouldn't be able to go.
What do you think, Wes? Can you hear me?
Yeah, he hears you.
Just his cord's messed up.
Seneca 95 kilos, left downwind 9 Plymouth.
Alright, so we'll make a left turn just like we're going back to land, but we'll make a left downwind departure.
Okay. I need to tell him.
Tell him you're turning left crosswind for 3-1.
Cessna 9562 Papa, turning left, crosswind, runway 31, Blue Ridge traffic.
Alright, remember to start with Blue Ridge traffic. Nice shallow turn in the climb. Especially with all this weight. Alright, keep coming around to downwind.
Brooknail traffic, Cherokee South 58 Foxtrot Lima, left downwind, touch and go, runway 24, Brooknail traffic.
Alright, so now I want you to make a radio call. I want you to say Blue Ridge traffic, 9562 Papa is on a left downwind departure to the southeast. Blue Ridge traffic.
Blue Ridge traffic, Cessna 9562 Papa, left downwind to the east, Blue Ridge traffic.
Left downwind departure.
You say that?
That's alright. If you just say left downwind, they think you're coming in back in for a landing.
Okay.
So you tell them you're on a left downwind departure, it means you're leaving the area. So just make another radio call.
Left base, runway 9 Plymouth.
Tell them you're departing to the southeast.
Blue Ridge traffic, Cessna 9562 Papa, departing the downwind to the southeast, Blue Ridge traffic.
Perfect.
Brookneal traffic, Cherokee 558 Foxtrot Lima on West Base, touch and go, runway 24, Brookneal traffic.
What's the altitude we're trying to get to?
We'll go up to 2,500 feet. Or actually 3,000, we're almost to 3,000 anyway.
Just do 3,000?
Yep. A little bumpy today.
Yeah, it is a little bumpier.
Animal traffic, 253 Tango off. Traffic, stock 66 Lima, is declining departure light off Q3 to the east. Brookneal traffic, Cherokee 558 Foxtrot Lima on final, runway 24, touch and go, Brookneal traffic.
Eastern traffic stop, 984 Foxtrot Alpha, 3 miles to the west of the airfield crossing over the midfield at pattern altitude and the left downwind to the runway 24, full stop.
Okay. Now I'm gonna pull it back to what, 1800 or no, 22?
Yeah, about 22, 23 is cruise. 23 is max cruise. Actually, that's normal cruise, 23. You can go all the way up to red line, the bottom of the red line. Let's turn to about 060.
060.
Brookneal traffic, Cherokee 558 Foxtrot Lima on left crosswind, touch and go, runway 24, Brookneal traffic.
Eastern traffic stock, 984 Foxtrot Alpha, left downwind, runway 24, full stop.
First contract, first 261 Alpha, we're about 10 miles to the southeast, maneuvering at 3,000, first contract.
Weston, you see the speedway? Is that the speedway?
At Martinsville?
That's it right there, right?
Could be.
Perfect, traffic Archer.
I can't quite see it, but yeah, it should be right there.
Yeah, that's the speedway. Martinsville racetrack.
I did not know that.
Traffic 65.
Probably right over Magna Vista too.
23 minute traffic.
Brookneal traffic, Cherokee 558 Foxtrot Lima.
They're pretty close.
Left downwind, runway 24, touch and go, Cherokee, Brookneal traffic.
Taking pictures, Wes?
Yeah. There would be.
Traffic 61041, turning left 23. Traffic.
Sports complex.
Yep, there's sports complex. Looks a little different from up here, huh?
That looks a lot different.
Traffic Sky 984 Fox should have a half-mile final 24.
Everything looks so close together.
Brookneal traffic, Cherokee 558 Foxtrot Lima on left base.
I think if we turn and follow that power line right there.
You want to turn and follow that power line?
Yeah, I think that'll take us to that substation. Out by your place.
The water tower over at by Grandma.
First traffic departure 261 Alpha, 8 miles to the southeast, maneuvering 3000 feet, full flight, first traffic.
See the water tower beside Grandma's? Oh yeah, I see it.
If you look over to the right there, that's Eden.
Definitely very hazy today, isn't it? Is it just the humidity?
Yeah, just the weather pattern.
Two-three minute traffic.
Alright, here's the power station right here.
Yeah, I see our house. I see how they cleared.
You want me to keep following the power line?
You can go fly around your house, go wherever you want to go there.
Hey Wes, you could text everybody and tell them you're flying over. Alright, put it on the family chat.
That looks like Lake Sugar Tree over there.
Yep.
And hard east from traffic, that's 5004, Yankee departing the pattern to north Harnett East.
There's a good shot right there, Weston. So when you turn with this much weight, do you want to keep it less than 20, or like what degree turn do you say?
You can do normal turns. Once you're up in cruise flight, you can do your normal turns. It's just when you're climbing out, when you're slow.
left downwind, touch and go.
And you're not climbing very well. If you
Okay.
do a steeper turn, you're not going to climb at all.
Yeah, right over here is where he took his, he lit it up on his mountain bike right over there.
Nah.
See all the trails right here where they cleared all that?
Yep.
That's where we ride.
Perfect County,
That
Cherokee,
hill right there.
747 Papa Kilo, we're 5 miles west of the field, going to enter the 45 downwind for runway 21, Pershing County.
Pershing County traffic, Archer 402 Alpha, currently 8 miles to the south of the field. Got maneuver to enter a 45 left downwind, runway 24, looking for the traffic inbound. Pershing County.
Pershing County, Cherokee, 747 Papa Kilo, 3 miles, going to enter the 45 downwind for runway 24, Pershing County.
Have any other plans, anything you wanted to practice today, or just practicing turning, getting all the...
Yeah, we'll just do some turns.
To the northeast.
If you want to slow it down, we can do some slow flight.
Cherokee 558, Foxtrot Lima, left.
Okay.
Touch and go, runway 24, Brooknell traffic.
Slow it down to do 10 degrees of flap. Is that what you're thinking?
Yeah, 10 or 20. First thing we do is
Full rich?
Yep.
And go... Bring the throttle back to what, 17? 18?
yeah, about 17 is good.
There's some county traffic, Cherokee 747 Papa Kilo.
We'll hold 3,000 feet.
For runway 24, where is it?
So we're going down right now, so you want to raise that nose.
Okay. Now up, do 10 degrees of flap.
Yep, that's for low 110.
Yep, we're on set. We're turning behind y'all. 945 Alpha.
Pershing County traffic, Archer 402 Alpha is 5 miles to the south, entering a 45 left downwind 24, looking for the 2 aircraft on the downwind. Pershing County.
Alright.
There's some county traffic, Cherokee 747 Papa Kilo. I've been the numbers on the left downwind for runway 24, touch and go, person.
Alright, check that altitude.
Pershing County 261 Alpha, 10 miles southeast, maneuvering at 3,000, Pershing County traffic.
And eyes outside.
Person County traffic, Cherokee 747 Papa Kilo, turning left base runway 24, Person
Somebody
County
walking at Barker Street.
Brooknell traffic, Cherokee 558, Foxtrot Lima. Departing, heading to Lynchburg, Brooknell traffic.
Alright, let's make a right turn, come back around to west.
Person
Those
County
runners.
traffic, Cherokee 747 Papa Kilo, left base on runway 24, turning final, Person County traffic.
Pershing County traffic, 402 Alpha is currently 2 miles to the south, about to enter a 45 left downwind 24, looking for the traffic still, Pershing County.
So now when you're operating in slow flight, right now we're okay, we're at 70 knots, but if you were down real slow,
Pershing County traffic, Scott 984 Foxtrot.
so we make a turn like this,
At 3,500
we're going to steal some of that lift, the nose is going to drop, right?
Yeah.
So then what do we got to do? We're going to bring the nose up. And what does that do? It brings our speed down.
Brings it down.
So when you're operating real close to your stall speed, you need to be aware of that.
so you can give it more power or drop the nose.
Yep.
County traffic, Cherokee 747, Papa Kilo, 1 mile final, runway 24, Person County traffic.
First County traffic, 402 Alpha, left down 124, landing traffic in sight, First County.
Alright, let's roll out here. And let's go ahead and recover back to cruise flight. We'll head over towards the city there.
Alright. Now I can take off my flaps.
Yep.
Neil traffic, Cherokee 558, Foxtrot, departing northwest.
Once you get your power set, go ahead and tighten this up so it won't move. Your friction lock.
First County traffic, 402 Alpha, left.
We have one heck of a headwind.
Moving really slow.
Yeah. You look at our ground speed, we're only going 74 knots. Going through the air, we're doing 100.
Cherokee 747, Papa Kilo, at the upwind, runway 24, touch and go, Person County traffic.
First County traffic, 402 Alpha, final, runway 24, First County.
Got about a 20 knot headwind.
Turning left base 23 in minute traffic.
So is this Martinsville?
Martinsville over here.
Walmart and
Yep. Over there is Nautico, the big warehouse.
First County traffic, 402 Alpha is going around, runway 24, left with traffic, First County.
Person County traffic, Cherokee 747, Papa Kilo, initiating left downwind for runway 24, touch and go, Person County. Right now, I'm the numbers for runway 6.
what airport are they talking about?
It sounded like Pearson County, that's down in North Carolina.
First County traffic, 402 Alpha, left crosswind 24, First County.
Alright, let's do a climb up to 4,500 feet.
4,500. Full rich.
First County, 402 Alpha,
Do a
left
little
down,
more
24,
throttle.
First County.
Minor traffic 65741, turning left.
Person County traffic, Cherokee 747, Papa Kilo, turning to base, runway 24, touch and go, Person County.
traffic, 261 Alpha. We are 10 miles to the southeast, going to be entering the left downwind for runway 24 for sky traffic.
All right, let's make a right turn. Let's head over towards Philpott over there.
Traffic 65741, turning final 23 minutes traffic.
Person, County Traffic, Cherokee 747, Papa Kilo, turning final runway 24, touch and go, person.
Are we facing Philpott? I can't see it.
Yep.
He said 4,000 feet.
4,500.
4,500.
County traffic, Archer 402 Alpha, left base 24, traffic inside First County.
We have different altitudes that we fly at depending on which direction we're headed and what type of flying we're doing. If we're VFR like we are, visual flight rules, we want to do 1,000 feet plus 500. And then if we're headed westerly, we want to be on an even altitude plus 500, so we're going to 4,500. If we're flying easterly, we would want to be on an odd altitude plus 500. So we could either be at 3,500 or 5,500, 7,500, down to 3,000 feet. Once you're at 3,000, that's, you don't use that anymore. If you're on instrument flight plan, flying in clouds, you'd be on even or odd thousands. So if we were on an instrument flight plan right now, we'd be at 4,000 feet.
Justice traffic, Cherokee 612 inbound from the northwest, straight into 1717.
Pacific County traffic, 261 Alpha. We are 8 miles to the southeast, going to be entering the left downwind for runway 24, Pacific County traffic.
Person, County Traffic, Cherokee 747, Papa Kilo, turning crosswind runway 24, touch and go, person.
And Bradford traffic, Piper 75057, entering right downwind for runway 24.
Okay, I see Philpott now.
If you look at your airspeed, we're going slower than we were before. We've climbed up higher. Since we're at a heavier weight, we have to make more lift to suspend that weight. So we're having to use a little higher angle of attack, which is causing our cruise speed to be a little lower.
And 057 turning right base, 24 Bradford.
Hanover traffic 353 Tango Alpha is 10 miles to the northwest of runway 34.
I imagine with 4 people would be quite the challenge, huh?
Today, well, with this amount of fuel, we couldn't take 4 people. You put 4 big guys in this thing, you can only carry maybe 10, 15 gallons of fuel.
Cessna 15001 Charlie is 10 miles out to the south, inbound runway 21, Foothills Regional traffic.
Walmart and Lowe's right under.
Yeah, Walmart and Lowe's.
And Bradford traffic, Piper 75057, turning final, 24 Bradford.
Pacific County traffic, 261 Alpha.
So even if you have 4 seats,
Southeast, going to be entering the
that means you can put 4 people in it.
Yeah.
So This airplane's good for a trainer or 2 people and 2 kids. But that's about it. You start getting 4 adults in it, it's not very useful. You have to move up to a bigger airplane, a 182 or something like that.
Delivers traffic, Bonanza 4129 Alpha, 10 miles to the northeast, inbound.
Brooknail traffic, Liberty 199. We're going to be entering 45 downwind for 22 Brooknail.
This right here is FC under us now.
Liberty traffic 9562 Papa is 7 miles to the northeast, and we're at 4,500. Headed northwestbound, correction. Liberty traffic.
Hanover traffic, 353 Tango Alpha is 7 miles to the northwest of runway 34, heading left downwind.
Brooknail traffic, Liberty 199 is
Alright, let's do a descent down to 3,000 feet.
First sky traffic 261 Alpha, we are 3 miles to the
doing descent, do you do full rich?
You don't need to.
Can I just go down then?
First sky traffic.
Yep.
As long as I stay in the green?
Yep. And you want to watch our RPMs, make sure your RPMs don't go into the red.
Alright, you said 3,000?
Yep.
Hanover traffic, check 16 Hotel Victor, currently overflying the field at 2,000 feet to the right, teardrop in left downwind, runway 34, Hanover. Monroe traffic, Sky 33 Papa, extend the motion leg, turn to the east, Monroe.
First sky traffic, Archer 261 Alpha is entering midfield, left downwind for runway 24, maybe a touch and go, sky traffic.
Hanover traffic, 353 Tango Alpha is 5 miles.
Charlie is 7 miles into the south, inbound runway 21. Foothills traffic.
That's some of the roughest flying we've had so far.
Yeah.
Out of all of our flights.
That's just because of the wind.
It's probably because of the wind coming over the mountains. The wind acts like water going over rocks.
Final, runway 24, touch and go. Send the pattern, Brooknail.
It does look like very flat from up here.
City traffic, Grumman 22 Lima, entering a left downwind for runway 22, Tyler City.
Traffic, that Philpott.
261 Alpha.
There's Philpott.
First County Sierra Corey 747 Papa Kilo, turn downwind runway 24, First County, touch and go.
First sky traffic, Archer 261 Alpha is turning final runway 24, touch and go, first sky traffic.
Horizontal traffic, Bonanza 29 Alpha, crossing midfield at 3,000 feet. Martinsville.
a little bit below 3,000.
That's all right.
Person County traffic, Archer 402 Alpha, left crosswind 24, Person County.
Make a loop around Philpott and then head back to the airport.
Alright. You want me to start now or do you want me to get up there and go around?
Whatever you want to do is fine.
Person County traffic, 402 Alpha, left downwind 24, person.
Person County, Cherokee 747 Papa Kilo, turning base, runway 24, Person County. Person County, Cherokee 747 Papa Kilo, turning final, runway 24, Person
There's a whole lot
County.
of rudder on that one.
Person County traffic, 261 Alpha, left crosswind for runway 24, Person County. Person County traffic, 261 Alpha, left downwind for runway 24, Person County.
Person traffic, 402 Alpha, left base 24, person.
So does this right here, is that the arrow saying you need to go right?
No, that's saying that you're going direct to Martinsville.
How do you tell using this? Does this tell you which way you need to go back to KMTV?
Yep, so you need to hit the direct button again. And that makes it draws a line from where you are at that point to the airport. And then we want this on GPS right here.
Okay.
See, it says nav, we want it on GPS. Now it's going to tell us to turn to 181. So if we come to the right just a little bit, 181, it'll take us directly to the airport.
Okay.
Listen to the weather here.
Observation 1424 Zulu, weather, wind 220 at 4, visibility 10, clear below 12,000, temperature 27 Celsius, dew point 22, altimeter 3004, remark, density altitude 2,500.
All right, let's tell Blue Ridge traffic that we are 5 miles to the north, inbound for landing, runway 31.
Cessna, Blue Ridge traffic, Cessna 9562 Papa. 4 miles to the north, inbound runway 31, Blue Ridge traffic.
Person County traffic, 261 Alpha, final for runway 24, person. Person County, Cherokee 747 Papa Kilo, turning crosswind, runway 24, Person County, touch and go.
Now, when you're getting close to the airport, do you want to try to? When do you want to try to get down to 1900?
6 miles southwest of the field.
Hold on 1 second.
Southwest.
So we want to we're going to enter the pattern over on the other side. So we want to come over the airport at a higher altitude than the pattern.
Okay.
To avoid any traffic that might be in the pattern.
Okay.
So we're going to go out, we're going to make a right turn, and then come back towards the airport at a 45-degree angle.
Okay.
To enter our downwind.
Okay.
After we cross over the field, that's when we can start our descent. And you want to head out away from the airport a little bit, so when you make your turn, you're not right over top of the airport.
Okay.
Traffic 9560 Papa's going to be crossing over the field at 2,700, entering left downwind on the 45 for runway 31 Blue Ridge.
Cherokee 747 Papa Kilo turning, base runway 24, Pershing County, touch and go.
Twin Lakes traffic, Cessna 57 Victor, 10 miles to the west, inbound, Twin Lakes.
Alright, so now you can ease that power back a little bit.
Pershing County traffic, 261 Alpha, left crossing for runway 24, Pershing.
And while we're headed outbound, we can do a before landing check. So grab your checklist there. And
Cherokee 74 Papa Kilo turn and final, runway 24, Pershing County, touch and go.
Before landing,
before
right
landing.
Okay. Seatbelts.
Blue Ridge traffic, 2 Charlie X-ray, taxiing to runway 31 for takeoff and departure to the east, 2 Charlie X-ray for Blue Ridge. Just take the chocks off.
Okay.
Cherokee 747 Papa Kilo turn to final, runway 24, Pershing County, touch
Okay,
and
go ahead and make your right turn. And lower that nose a little bit so we come down to 1900. So we got seatbelt secure, altimeter set, radio set, mixture full rich, and landing light on. Which I usually leave it on when I'm flying, so.
On.
Alright, before landing, checklist complete.
Marshall traffic, and 4129 Alpha. 10 miles to the southwest, inbound, enter down crosswind for runway 31 on 45, Martinsville.
Alright, tell Blue Ridge traffic that you're entering downwind on the 45 for runway 31. Go ahead and roll that.
Blue Ridge traffic, Cessna 9562 Papa, entering the downwind to runway 31. Blue Ridge traffic.
Pershing County traffic, 261 Alpha.
So it would be entering the downwind on the 45, because we're at a 45-degree angle.
Traffic, Liberty 199.
And just keep going towards the center of the runway. And then we're at 1900. You want to hold this altitude. And power back to 1700 to beam the number, or beam the center of the runway. Keep that nose up though, so we don't want to descend yet.
Okay.
Twin Lakes traffic, Cessna 57 Victor, 5 to the west, inbound for runway 9.
Pershing County traffic, 261 Alpha, final for runway 24, Pershing.
10 degrees of flaps.
Yep.
Pershing County, Cherokee 747, turn touch and go.
Alright, to beat the numbers, second power reduction. Pull your power back a little bit first.
15.
Yeah, about 15.
Okay.
Near flaps.
20 degrees of flaps.
Now you can kind of relax that back pressure.
Cherokee 747.
Start to descend. We want to descend about 300 feet before we turn left base, which you're about 300 feet below the pattern altitude. So check, make sure you're 45 degrees off the runway.
Yep, more than 45.
All right, watch your speed.
Traffic, Liberty 1.
Lower your nose to 70 knots. If you need to add a little power, go ahead and do that. Tell them your left base.
Blue Ridge traffic, Cessna 9562, Papa, left base, runway 31, Blue Ridge traffic.
Mark south.
Plan like traffic up to 57 Victor, 2 to the west, trying to cross over midfield for the down into runway 9.
Left crossing to Portland.
Alright. What's your radio call now?
On final?
Yep.
Blue Ridge traffic, Cessna 9562, Papa, final, runway 31, Blue Ridge traffic.
Airspeed looks good.
First County 402 Alpha, left downwind 4.
Now you see those 4 white lights?
Yep.
That means we're high. We're looking for 2 red and 2 white.
County, Cherokee 7.
You can reduce the power a little more. Make sure you hold 70 knots. Lower that nose a little bit to get 70. Alright, now just add just a little bit of power. Alright, power comes back to idle. Raise that nose. A little bit of left aileron. A little bit of a wind coming from the left, so as we roll out, we want to, the controls become less effective, so we want almost full aileron in there, and go ahead and apply your brakes. A little bit of back pressure. We'll stop straight ahead. We get slow enough to make the turn. Now we can make that turn.
Blue Ridge traffic, as a 29 Alpha turning base for runway 31.
And you go ahead and tell them that you're clear of runway 31.
Blue Ridge traffic, Cessna 9562, Papa, clear, runway 31, Blue Ridge traffic. Okay.
Alright, remember we have to cross the whole
short line.
Yep.
Okay.
Now what?
After landing, flaps up. Elevator trim set for takeoff. Landing strobe light off.
Alpha, turning final for runway 31.
Mixture lean for taxi. Okay.
Alrighty. I'll take it back to the hangar.
traffic, 2 Charlie X-ray is taking runway 31 after Bonanza clears for takeoff and exit to the east. 2 Charlie X-ray for Blue Ridge. Blue Ridge traffic, 2 Charlie X-ray is entering runway 31, back taxiing for takeoff and exiting to the east. 2 Charlie X-ray for Blue Ridge.
Blue Ridge traffic, Sands 29 Alpha, clear of runway 31.
Okay, shut down throttle 1000. Lights except beacon and nav off. Magneto grounding. So I'm gonna go all the way to off. Right back on. Back to both. Is that it?
Yep.
Avionic master off.